That works.
All right. Y'all can't see my goodies. Hold on. I got to sit right like a lady. Ooh, that ain't right like a lady. Like, my mic fell off. My titty came off. Talks with AmberV. We are here with Monique from Mozetta Photography. Hello, Monique.
What's up? How y'all doing?
You want us to call you Mo or Monique?
Mo.
Mo. We got to call her Mo. I'm going to keep calling her Monique because I don't do nicknames. I'm going to do the full name, the whole name, all of the name. But let's have a seat so we can talk. Okay, Mo. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
We got all the bugs figured out.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mozetta Photography. Tell us about that. How long you've been a photographer?
Officially, since I've taken photography seriously, it's been about 2.5, going on 3 years now.
Ooh, so we fresh in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, you say taking it seriously. Were you dibbling and dabbling in photography before?
Yeah, I was dibbling and dabbling. I was always the one to take the pictures of every time we went out, or just taking pictures for myself in general. So whenever, I would get a lot of compliments and stuff like that on the photos, the angles and stuff that I would take. And, I was like, I actually like doing this, so I'm going to take it seriously. So I ended up buying a camera off one of my friends at the time. It was $200. It was an old Canon that I still use to this day, and it hasn't steered me wrong since. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you researched cameras and things like that?
I'm still doing research on cameras. I feel like that's never ending, especially when you're still figuring out exactly what niche you want to do as far as photography. It can go so deep in so many different ways.
Absolutely.
And it's, just as much as you want to learn is out there. So I'm always looking up new things. I'm always looking up new editing tools on how I can better my editing, how I can take better pictures of different angles. It just depends because, I do all types of photography, so I'm just having fun with it at this point.
I want to say, what differentiates a person who takes pictures and a photographer?
A person who, in my opinion, I can only speak for myself, a person who takes pictures is just, okay, let me just take this real quick. Stand there, pose, I'm going to take the picture. I feel like a photographer has an eye for it. I feel like they have a vision on what they want to be captured. So that depends on angle, it depends on lighting, it depends on a whole lot of things. But if you see that vision and you see what you want other people to see, that's what you take. And then when it comes to the editing, that's the image that you want to give as far as lighting, coloring, all that stuff like that. So photographers, I feel like, take it a little deeper when it comes to taking photos of people. It's never just a photo. It's a moment, it's a memory that you capture that you want to share with other people. And it tells a story depending on, what it is that you're taking.
So is photography a passion for you, or is it more of a hobby?
That's a good question. I kind of struggle with that now.
Okay.
I still kind of treat it like a hobby, but it's something I genuinely love to do. And if I ever got to a point to where, I did it full time, I think I would be okay with that. So I want to say I'm passionate about it, but I don't want it to ever feel like work for me.
Okay.
So I'm passionate, but I want it to still feel like a hobby when I'm doing it.
But I think you just said something so important. You said that you're passionate about it, but you don't want it to feel like work. And I feel like sometimes with passions, if you're so passionate about something, at some point, it's gonna feel like work, right?
Absolutely.
And I think the true test of passion is whether or not you can still persevere in those moments where it feels like it's work.
Absolutely.
So once it does feel like it's work, what do you do to put yourself back in that mode? Have you ever thought about quitting photography?
Quitting photography? No, I haven't. That hasn't even crossed my mind. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
But when I do get in that mode of, I guess you can say, use the term overwhelming, or like it's a lot. I just take a second and I breathe and I just remember, like, this is what I do. This is what I want to do. And at the end of the day, it's going to get done. Ain't nobody going to do it but me. So
you said something so important. Like, I think that we can apply that to other areas of our lives. A lot of people can. When things get, like, a lot, or when they feel like they're overwhelming or too much, I always tell myself, remember the prayer you said, because you're living in the blessing, right? So I think that sometimes when we get what we pray for or what we ask for or what we work toward, it can become a lot, right? Yeah. It could become overwhelming. But at some point in life, you prayed for this. You asked for this. You wanted this. So this is what comes with it. Not everything is going to be beautiful and pretty and rainbows all the time. Sometimes it's work. Sometimes your passion, even though it creates space for you, is work.
Yes, absolutely.
I can remember a time when I was working at this retail store. I'm not going to name the store, but I prayed and I prayed. I was like, I don't want to be at this level anymore. I want to be promoted. I want to be this level of executive, right? And when I got it, I was so overwhelmed.
It's a lot.
So overwhelmed, but it was something that I genuinely wanted and prayed for. But when I got it, boy, I was like, do I even really want this anymore?
I think those are the times that are really going to make you or break you to be in that position for what you prayed for. And those are the times that you can't give up, and you have to remind yourself that you're him or you're her or whatever. This is what you do. This is what you pray for. So do it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, at the end of the day, if this is something that you really love to do, you're going to do what you have to do to get whatever it is done that is necessary. And I feel like the pressure won't matter.
So I think it's not a matter of doing it or not doing it, right? It's at what quality do you do it, right? Sometimes I say give 100% all the time, 120 when you can. And what that means is sometimes 100% for me is not 100%. Like, if all I have is 50% in the tank and I give all of that 50%, then I gave 100%. Right? So regardless of whatever phase you're in or wherever you're at, always give 100% and 120 when you can. That's like one of my favorite sayings, and it's something I live by, and I hope it helps somebody. Because if all you got is 25, give that whole 25, and that's 100% for that day. Right.
I think people have to do better at realizing that we're never going to truly be at 100% on a daily basis. But whatever you have to give that day, give it, because you're not going to be able to get that day back at the end of the day. So whatever your 100% is that day, just do it. Do your best, do the best quality, and at the end of the day, you'll grow. You still critique yourself on your skills, and you excel in whatever it is you're doing.
So. Okay, so where do you classify yourself as a photographer? Are you a photographer for sports, or for outdoor, or for nature, or for fashion photographer? Like, what type of photographer are you?
Well, currently, mainly, I'm a sports photographer.
Okay.
I do sports photography part-time for Lifetime for the Ultimate Hoops Basketball League. It's an adult league. They have every season, winter, spring, summer, fall. And then on the side, it's really freelance. So if people need photos and things like that, if it's whether fashion or whatever they need, if I'm able to do that for them, then I do that too.
And I've seen some of your work at, like, colleges, like different soccer teams and things like that. Do you still do that?
Yeah, I do that. So I'm clicked in tight with the PVAMU. You know, I'm
PV. We had somebody else on the show from PV, and I screamed that out. Was it Prince? It might have been Prince.
Probably.
And I said PV, and he was like, but
anyway.
Yeah.
You know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah, I'm clicked in tight with them, with the athletic department. I did used to work there before leaving. So it's always nice to have connections to different places. And depending on what events are going on campus, you know, I'll text some people and they're able to get me in. I was able to get in for the SWAC tournament for the soccer photos that you might have seen. And my mentor actually was there too for photography. So I was on the field with him. Yeah, so he was teaching me some things hand-on, and yeah, that was pretty fun. So I do that. And
so who's your mentor? Let's give him a shout out.
Mr. Eugene Johnson. He's officially the photographer for SWAC now. He was at Southern University, but now he's actually contracted under the SWAC conference.
Wow, so shout out to you, Mr. Eugene Johnson. You've got a prodigy in the making.
Yeah, so he's taught me a lot of things. He's actually helped me get a few lenses as well. So he's a click, a call away. Even though he may be in Louisiana or wherever they have him at, you know, I can always call him if I need advice or suggestions and critiquing on my photos. I'll take pictures and text it to him, and he'll let me know it's good, but, you know, fix this, this, and that. Or maybe you could have did this over here and did this over here. So it's pretty fun. It's something I enjoy, and wherever I can get my hands in to get my camera in at, then I'm going. So
I think it's so important to have somebody who helps you and coaches you and gives you that critique, right?
Yeah.
I think that it's important for all photographers or anybody in the creative industry to have a mentor, somebody who you can go to and who's going to be honest with you and not just always tell you what you want to hear. Right? So what is one of the harshest critiques that he's given you, or any of your mentors has given you?
The harshest critique, it always has to do with the focus or the ISO on my camera, depending on where I am. I always have issues sometimes, whether it's indoor or outdoor. If I'm indoor and the lighting is too dark and too dim, I'm always adjusting it. And sometimes he'll say, you didn't even need to adjust this. You could have did this instead. So it's like, it's just little things. I don't take anything he says really as harsh. But he has no filter. But I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So that's what I want, because I'm not going to excel or be successful in photography if I don't have that. And I don't need anybody sugarcoating anything or anything like that. It's my picture. If I'm telling you I need feedback on it, I want all the feedback. It doesn't matter if it's good, bad, indifferent. I need it all.
So here's the thing, too. I think something that you said was really important, right? Regardless of how it was said, if it was good feedback, you're going to take it, right? And I think sometimes we miss a good message because of who gave the message, right? We miss a great message because of the messenger or because of the delivery, right? It's like, oh, she said that and it was right, but it hurt my feelings. Or she didn't have to say it like that. Right. Or, you know, all those things. But if it's a great message and it applies, sometimes we have to get out of our feelings and take the critique for what it is. Right. And if you can't take the critique, then put it on the shelf and come back to it later. Yeah. But at the same token, I think that sometimes, regardless of the messenger or regardless of the delivery, we have to take great feedback when we get it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I definitely agree with that.
So I want to, usually when people are a sports photographer, it's because they have some kind of passion in sports. Did you ever play sports yourself?
Yes. So my main sport was basketball. I started playing that when I was 5. Ended up being a Division I college athlete, full ride scholarship. So all my school got paid for with that. But growing up, on my mom's side, they were athletes. I'm talking baseball, football, softball, track, you name it. They did everything. So growing up, I played soccer first. And once I decided that getting kicked in the shin wasn't for me, I kind of changed everything, and then I transitioned to volleyball and track. And so then I ended up doing volleyball, basketball, and track. And when I did track, I started off doing sprints at first, and then I ended up doing field events. Now I'm going to say I'm 5'6", but I'm like 5'5" and like 3/4 or something like that. Don't take my height from me, okay? But I can jump.
You 5'6". If I could be 6 feet, because on my ID it say 6 feet. They don't never measure you when you go get your license. They just tell you to write it down.
Yeah,
so I put 6 feet, and they didn't change it. So
well, I always put 5'6", so I'm 5'6". Okay, I'm 5'6", but I can jump really high. And when it came to volleyball, I was a middle blocker. I don't know if you're familiar with. Yeah. So I was short, and they always underestimated me because I was short, but I could jump really, really high. So all of those kind of helped transition into the skills needed for basketball. And then once I kind of decided, my mom sat me down and had a conversation with me before she had me play AAU. And she said, now, I'm not going to be paying all this money if you just doing this recreationally. You can do this at the YMCA. And I was like, no, I'm going to be for real. So she ended up putting me on a team, and then it was history after that. I was just always playing basketball, training, practicing, and like I said, ended up a collegiate athlete. So pretty dope.
Okay, that is very dope. Ain't no pretty dope. That's good. A lot of people don't make it there. Like, that's a really great accomplishment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
you.
what would you say that, because usually a lot of athletes, when they're playing, sports, they play all different kinds so that they can train year round, right? So between all of the sports that you volleyball, track, soccer, and basketball, what was your favorite and why?
I'm going to be honest. I liked volleyball. I actually had a dual scholarship at some point to play volleyball and basketball at the same school. But I didn't want to do that. I feel like that would have been too much on my body. But I actually genuinely like volleyball. It's more competitive than what people think. And it's really fun. Like, you get to hit something. I think that was, for me, you get to hit the life out of the ball, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just satisfying.
You got a little bit of anger issues that we got.
Look, I'm not
like you got something to
I'm not saying that, but when you're in that moment and you're competitive and you're looking at the other team through the net and they talking stuff, it's just as competitive as basketball, but it's different. I don't know, it's different, but volleyball, it's really fun.
Okay. I'm a former track athlete, and I also did cheerleading. People don't think cheerleading is a sport, but for me, it was a sport. If I got to train for it, it's a sport.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to not think cheerleading was a sport.
It's a sport.
But I seen a documentary. I don't even remember the name of it. But I seen the documentary and everything y'all have to do. And
I'm telling you, it's a lot of training. And your body has to be conditioned for that, for sure.
Absolutely.
So
it's definitely
anybody
a sport.
who doesn't feel like cheerleading is a sport, it definitely is.
Most definitely.
So what can we look forward to seeing from your catalog on socials and things like that?
Growth and dibbling and dabbling in different areas. I want to get more into fashion when it comes to photography. I always have loved fashion. I've just never been able to really get into it how I wanted to, I guess.
You needed a foot in the door.
Yes, I needed a foot in the door. And I feel like I've kind of had that foot in the door, and now it's more so just trying to implement the things that I've learned. I feel like I practice certain skills all the time, especially when it comes to sports, but that's completely different. It's different angles when it comes to fashion. You're focusing on different things when it comes to fashion. So I feel like that's something else I would enjoy learning and get my hands on a little bit more. So definitely looking forward to having more fashion photos, trying to get to more everything, honestly. But fashion is the next thing that I'm looking forward to getting into. So if you
would say you needed something, or what would it be? What could we offer you at Taylor Talks TV for you to get that foot in the door? And because we've got a footprint in the fashion industry, most especially in this state. We've got footprints all over. Really, we do a lot of work in New York, LA, Texas, things like that. So what could we do at Taylor Talks TV to get your foot in the door?
I'm a learner, but I'm a hands-on learner. So at any point, if I see anybody with a camera, I'm asking them, what kind of lens you use? What do you do? Like, what do you specialize in? Things like that. I love to shadow different photographers and videographers to see, their process and how they do things, what they look at, what angles they look at, what they focus on when it comes to photography, especially when it comes to fashion. Just everything from lenses to editing to all that stuff like that. So I would love to be able to shadow and then possibly get my hands on a few photos and models and things like that, and work on some skills and learn.
So what we're going to do, because we have an amazing videographer who is also a photographer, right? Instead of a game segment today, because we're going to play a game, right? What we're going to do is we're going to partner you with Mr. Juan, and we're going to get it all on camera. So Juan, you're going to have to step from behind the camera today. And we're going to shoot. You guys going to shoot. You're going to shoot me. You're going to shoot the setting. And I want you to show her a few things with the camera. Okay? And we're going to get it all on camera, and we're going to put it in the episode so people can see your work and your growth. And you can learn some things from Mr. Juan.
Okay. You cool with that, Mr. Juan?
He don't have a choice.
Oh, my goodness.
Right now, he's looking at me like he want to kill me, y'all, because I did not run this by him before I said it.
She really did
We
this is like
scheduled
random.
to do a game on the show, but something in me was just like, What the hey? He's putting his shoes on now too. I wish I could turn the camera so y'all can see. But Juan gets real comfortable when he shoots because he really perfects his craft. So he's putting the shoes on just for you guys. So.
My goodness.
So we'll be right back with Taylor Talks with AmberV, and we're gonna get some shooting behind the scenes with Mr. Juan and Mo from Mo Zeta Photography. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Taylor Talks with AmberV. We are still here with Mo from Mo Zeta Photography and Juan, our amazing media manager at Taylor Talks with AmberV TV.
I wasn't planning on this, I'm sorry, but I was not planning on this. I'm usually on the other side, so to be here in front here with you somebody special.
Uh-oh. We did definitely take him by surprise, but I am so glad that he was a great sport. No, you guys cannot have my videographer. He's not for sale, and he is not accepting any more gigs. Photography, yes, but for videography, no. But, okay, I'm the model. We're going to do a little shindig where he's going to be coaching her through some things, and she'll be, coaching me through some things because I'm the model. Tell me what to do.
Okay, so on the fly challenge, neither one of them know what I'm going to say or do what the instructions are. Of course, you have Amber, the model, you have Mo, and you have me. The challenge is if you can use a professional camera, because it took time to learn, how much better can you do it and use your skills on a lower quality camera? She has an iPhone, I have an iPhone, but I'm sure you've seen challenges where they use a lower end camera and you got to get a shot, the shot.
Okay.
So this game, Mo, you're going to have to use the scenery. We have other chairs. You can use anything in here, but you have to operate within this little zone.
Oh, I want to see her go grab some different chairs and stuff.
You have to use your camera. You can take 2 pics.
Just 2?
But it's all about angles. Your ISO is already taken care of your phone, so you don't have to worry about ISO. Mm-hmm. It's all angles, and that's it. Your taste. Okay. So I want to see you in your element.
We're going to post the pictures on the screen that she takes in this episode. So let's go. And you got all these. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I didn't want to cut you off.
That's okay. What I'm saying is we got all, as y'all notice on the episodes, I change chairs a lot. If I'm not comfortable, but it don't match my outfit, I'm not using the chair.
That's 100%.
And we're going to get a brand new chair. I don't care if it's $200, $600. If I want the chair, we get in the chair.
Well, you got it.
If you guys will watch the episodes, you'll see. If it don't match my outfit, I'm not sitting in the chair. And that's just that. Yeah. So you got all these extra options. We got racks. We got clothes, whatever you want. We got a fan if you want to use that. So I want to see what creativity you come up with. I'm excited.
Okay.
Are you staying in one?
Yeah, I'm staying right here.
Okay.
I'm part of it now.
Okay. Oh, so I'm part of it now.
I'm
I'm invested now.
Fortunately, I'm still in my zone, so this isn't nothing special.
He's still working.
Well, I've never been a coach, so this is a first for me, but it's a challenge, so we'll see.
So
I'll be a judge.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. It's all you.
It's on me?
It's all you.
And you can only get this at Taylor Talks.
Okay. So I need you to have a seat for me.
Okay. How you want me to sit?
I need you to sit as if you're waiting on a call.
Waiting on the call?
Waiting on a car comfortably.
So, like, what you can do is you can sit up a little bit. Okay. Cross this leg like this one.
The other way?
Your right leg over your left.
Oh, so that way. This way.
Yes. So like this. Sit up towards the end of the chair.
Okay, wait. Here.
Yes.
And cross the leg still.
Yes.
Okay. Even though.
Oh, up. Okay. So that's not gonna work.
That's
not gonna work. So what we can do is you can cross your feet at the bottom.
Here.
Yes, like that.
Okay.
Pull this down just a little bit. Okay. And you can have your hands kind of rested, like right here on your.
This one?
Yes. And this one. Sit up forward for me a little bit, like straight.
Poke my booty out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arch the back just a little bit, but not too much.
Word of the wise, being 100% honest with your model is always best. Tell them what it is. That way you're not sounding awkward.
Exactly. So, but now I need you to kind of turn a little slightly. That's too much. Just a little bit right here. But I need this shoulder open. So your chest is kind of, no. Keep your hands the same, but turn slightly as if you're looking over your shoulder.
So you want me to scoot
Just
this?
like that. Nope, that's good right there.
Okay.
Okay, so walk me through your process. I just want you to be thinking out loud. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Just tell me.
So right now I'm grasping on if I want to do a portrait photo or if I want to get the entire background of the wall. So the image I want to persuade is she's a businesswoman. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not casual, but she's business. She's waiting on a call. But while she's waiting on a call, why not take a cute picture? I mean, it's no different
Just
than
saying.
being at like a coffee shop, kind of like how you see in the movies. People just waiting, or like a fancy hotel or something like that. You're waiting on like a business
Lifestyle.
meeting or something. Lifestyle, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the image that I'm getting right now, because you got the typewriter and stuff in the back. You got the phone call, the classic old.
Okay,
photo.
so I guess the only thing left to do is do
Take
it.
the picture.
Yeah.
Let's be about it. I'll let you have it. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll wait to see drum
Is this
roll.
the right angle?
Yes. that
What
is
do I
right.
look at? Do I look at the phone or days off?
Look at me. I like it. Hold that. Okay.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
That's one shot.
I'll
So what's
take
our
your
second
trust.
shot? You only
I'll
get
take
one
your
more.
trust and make sure it's just one shot.
Yep.
You got what you want?
It's one shot.
Okay,
It's one
I'll
shot.
give it to you.
I can't take it back. I already see what I wanted to change, but that's
Uh-oh.
on my end, not
Okay.
you. My
All right.
end, not you.
So next, you can either keep the same pose, change your angle, or change whatever you want, but you get one more change.
Let's do one more change.
Okay.
Let's do. You got the call,
Okay.
so you're having the conversation.
Stand aside. Let's go.
Is it on this ear or the other ear?
We can do that here.
Okay.
We definitely can do that here. Sit forward though a little bit
Okay.
and hold that.
Do I look fat?
No, you don't look
Okay.
Hey, kudos points for lying. It's a white lie. It is okay.
Wait, so I do look fat.
I didn't say that.
He said it was a white lie, which means I look fat.
Don't think out loud anymore.
Oh my God. You know what? Okay.
New
How about
rule:
now?
model
Do I
can't
look-
talk.
Models can't talk?
Models can't talk.
Okay,
New
I'm gonna
rule.
shut up.
I need you to go back to how you were though.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I need you to hold that. I need you to act like. I need you to give. Like somebody told you something. You're not quite sure how you feel about it. But
Okay.
at the same time, you might can make it work. You know I'm
You get one shot.
kind
Just
of.
the best way you
Kind
can.
of. Yes, that. Slightly look up towards the light as if you're thinking about it, but you're contemplating. Can you give me that?
This light?
Yes. Okay.
All right, we go.
1,
All right.
2.
Hold that.
Keep this hand here.
I like the finger on the chin. Hold it. Okay.
We got it. We got it. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
now,
Oh,
here's the toss up.
Okay.
You have to show both of your pics, and it's either gonna be a thumb up from the model or a thumb down, because ultimately, who's in front of it says yes or no.
Yep.
Wow, I thought you were going to be teaching the thumb up and thumb
No.
down.
Never let them know your next move.
And he didn't tell me anything. Like all of this is really like
Okay,
on the
but
fly.
Just 'cause of whatever.
So if I give a thumbs down, can I tell her why?
Yes, by all means, yes.
Okay, guys, I'm not a good liar, so if I'm
This
lying,
is
you're
the hard
gonna
part.
know.
Don't lie to
Constructive
me.
criticism, being vulnerable. I'll give
Okay.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Oh,
it. What do you see?
okay. Okay.
I want to know if she's gonna say the same that I think. as
Okay,
far as
wait
what I
a
wanted to
minute.
change.
Here's my only thing. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, but I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
So I do like this picture. I do love it. I got 2 things.
Okay.
One thing, my shoes are cut off.
That's one.
And I
Same,
love
same,
my
same.
shoes. Anybody who knows me knows that I spend a
Yep.
lot of money on shoes. I
Okay.
have 2 closets, and one closet is full of shoes.
I can attest to that. I've seen that, and it's like
So
I thought I
think
had a
that
problem with
was
cameras.
one big miss
Okay,
for
so
me.
that's the same
I
thing.
really love
Yes,
shoes.
okay.
And then the shoes are a pop color, right? Like the outfit is really monotone in color, is really dull. And so if you have a pop color anywhere, even if I had a hair bow that was red or my nails that were red, if it's the only thing you have on that's a pop color, you always include it in the photo. So that would
That
be
was the
my
first
one
thing I
my
said.
one critique. My second critique.
This is still the first picture?
Yes,
Yes.
still
Okay,
the first
I'm
picture.
still giving it a thumbs up because you guys
Okay,
gonna see
okay.
how beautiful this picture is. It's so cute, and I would still put this on my social media, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. My second critique is the schoolgirl pose. That whole on your knee thing, I can't.
Now, is it overdone or is it just not you?
It's not me.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not you,
Okay.
but I still have photos from 9 years old when I did the little.
9.
I'm dead serious. So it's not you, it's
Hey,
me.
It's a
that
timeless
little.
pose.
It is.
Timeless.
Very much so.
That
It is.
one,
It is.
and Juan will tell you, because Juan has shot me many times before. If I don't like something or I feel uncomfortable,
No.
I'm going to say, no, I'm not doing that.
How's it go? You see that knuckle right there is full of arthritis?
Yeah.
From pushing on that button.
I'm telling y'all, he will
many
snap a
pictures
million
you
times. Or if I feel, if
Delete it.
anything's off, even if my hair is like out of place a little bit, delete that picture. I'll say
Yeah.
that. But for me to say I like it is a big deal. I'm a very hard model.
Okay, so that's a thumbs up.
Okay.
We got a thumbs up. Woo!
Okay, that's one. That's
Okay.
one. Let's see the second one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm nervous.
Oh, I like this one much. Oh, okay. We got a thumbs
right
up.
off the
Woo!
bat.
Okay, one critique. Just
OCD,
one.
OCD.
But OCD is
No,
me.
please
symmetry.
give me OCD.
One
I need
critique.
it.
There's nowhere to edit this photo.
Okay.
Like there's no space above and no space below. So if I
Okay,
wanted
so it's a tight crop.
if I wanted to edit it, and it almost would cut my head off.
So
Okay.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying there?
There's-
So it's like it's not cutting my head off, but if I were to cut it or put it on Instagram because
It
you know
would
they
cut
only
your
do
head off.
squares,
Yeah.
it's gonna either cut my shoes off or my hair off. So I think the spacing above my head and the spacing below my feet could have been a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay.
Other than that, the angle is perfect. My skin tone is perfect. My shoes are the pop color, and you can see it. My body, I don't look fat, by the way, guys.
See? What
Say
why
it.
lie?
And my wig, because we gonna talk about it. I'm always honest. I don't wear wigs often, but my lace, I tried to do it real fast today, so you could see bad lace. And in this picture, you can't see my bad lace. So
Don't
kudos
come
to
for
you.
it, yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
It was only 2 shots, y'all. 2 shots. And I couldn't do nothing. So.
And I'm gonna tell you a little spoiler fun fact about Amber. She does not like pictures edited. So if you get it right out of camera,
I will keep it just
it
like
drives
that.
a photographer or someone who wants to put their own spin. No, none of that. Right out the camera is the way she wants it, and the way
I
she
hate
did it.
edits.
And you can't give her anything else. Nope.
He's so serious. So for her to get it right like that off of an iPhone is a big deal because I will tell people when people send me pictures and they're too edited, take that off. What is
Yeah.
that? Why am I orange? I say why am I orange? Like if it's not my color, I don't want it. If it's not my blim, I know what scars I have on my body, and if you crop out my scar, I'm mad.
Tried it. Been there, done that.
Yeah,
Said,
no.
Redo it. Nope.
So
Awesome. Thank
most,
you.
I'm very difficult.
Must be doing something right. I give it to you.
I guess
Boom!
so.
Oh, she left me hanging, y'all.
Oh.
Tried to give her a. Woo! Okay, so this concludes our segment of the game with Miss Mo of Mozetta Photography, and she got 2 thumbs up, so she definitely passed the game today. Hopefully, you guys like the pictures that she took, because I love them, and they will be going up on my social media, by the way. Yes, and if you see my social media, it's only about 10 pictures on there because I don't post everything.
It's about quality, not quantity. I'll give you that
Exactly.
one. Quality, not
Exactly.
So
quantity.
yes, they will be going up on my social media. Thank you so much for shooting me.
Of course. Thank you for having me here today.
Yes. Okay, we'll be right back to close out with Miss Mo. Stay tuned. We love you guys. All right, and welcome back to Taylor Talks with AmberV, and we are still here with Mo from Mozetta Photography, and we're going to close out, but I do have something I want to say that she did not bring up, and I was hoping that she would. Miss Mo is a bodybuilder, okay? And she is all about fitness and wellness and health. Oh my God. So, can you tell us what a part of your regimens are weekly? What do you do?
Ooh. Okay, so my workout is currently a 5-day split. So I hit legs twice a week. I hit chest and back twice a week. And then I hit arms once a week. fasted cardio in the mornings. So sometimes I may get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It depends on what I have to do in the day. People think I'm crazy.
3 o'clock is crazy because I'm
See?
not doing it. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna skate
Well-
past that at first, but I'm just 3 o'clock is crazy.
Well, it depends because, you know, when you record your own content, you kind of have to give yourself that time. So depending on what time you go to the gym, it's either busy or it's not, or it's like, okay. And because of my work schedule, my sleeping pattern is kind of off. It's a little off. So sometimes I may get up at 3, sometimes I may get up at 5, 4, 6. It just depends.
Either of those times are crazy because
Yeah.
I'm not getting up before 6 o'clock. What do you mean?
But I'm in the, you got to think about it. I got to do 30 minutes of fasted cardio. My actual workout itself is about an hour and a half, depending on what I'm working on.
Is that why my back's still big? Because I'm getting the gym at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the
Your
morning?
back is not big. Stop
Okay.
it. And then I got another 30 minutes of post cardio. So it's like I have to give myself that time to be able to do that and still do whatever else I'm doing throughout the day. So I work out every day for the most part. I do give myself 1 day, maybe 2. I listen to my body. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
If I'm
So what
tired
about
and I'm
eating?
fatigued,
What do you do?
I meal prep. I do meal prep. My meal plan actually just changed. I was carb cycling, so I had a high day of 1,900 calories and a low day of 1,700 calories. But now I'm stagnant at 2,200 calories, and then I'm about to drop it back now to cut.
How do you
again.
remember to do all these things? Because I'm telling you, when I'm hungry, whatever sound good, I'm stopping. I'm cooking. I'm hungry.
Let me tell you, the meal prep, it not only saves you money, but it saves you time. If you're working out like that, your metabolism is always going. I'm always hungry. I always want a snack. I always want something. But I do my best to stay on my plan.
So you have good discipline.
Yes.
I do not. If that cheesecake is calling me, put some chocolate and caramel on it with the
I mean,
nuts.
I'm not competing or anything. So every now and then, you know, I will try to get something sweet or like enjoy myself. Just, you know, be normal. But I feel good when, you know, I'm on a schedule, I'm on a plan, I'm being consistent with, you know, my health, my fitness, and things like that. It, as a whole, makes me feel good. My body feels good. My energy levels are good. I look good. So,
And the look good is what it is. Okay, so I think that what a lot this could help a lot of models or people that are actresses or people that are always in front of a camera. Really, your health is important. I tell people all the time, yes, I eat what I want, but I do work out, right? I work out to maintain, not to shrink or anything like that. Like my intent to work out is to maintain my weight at what it is, right? I think that you have to have a goal, right? So whether you're working out to lose, to gain, or to maintain, you should have a meal that supports that. You should have a workout plan that supports that, and you should have a really just a daily life that supports that, right? Staying active, walking, or whatever it is you do, make sure that you're going to that, but you have to make sure you're maintaining what you're trying to accomplish,
exactly.
right?
And I have people that ask me questions all the time about, you know, just advice, you know, what should they do or what do I do and things like that. Each individual person is different. I tell them that. I said each person has a different schedule. Each person has a different goal. You have to make your health and fitness lifestyle fit your life.
Right.
What I do is not going to be good for you.
Right.
It may not be good for the next person. It's good on what I do and my schedule and what I want to do individually. So it doesn't have to be bodybuilding. You can get out and go walk at the park 30 minutes every day. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on literally what you want to do. But I tell people, write it down and make it clear. And once you do that, it'll be easier to start setting goals towards your fitness goals, your health goals. If that's meal prepping and not going to Chick-fil-A every day, that's the first step. You know what I mean? And then, you know, once you get used
to me and I hear it.
No, but like once you start that, the first step, then you can go to the next step, which is adding in fitness twice a week. And once you do twice a week, maybe you can go up to 3 times a week. It just depends, but only you can control that, and only you know how you feel and what you want to look like and what you want to do. And I tell everybody that.
And I think you're only going to get out what you put in.
Exactly.
So you can't expect to lose 10 pounds and you only worked out once this week and you ate 2 cheesecakes and some cupcakes at work the other day.
And got some wings.
Yeah, so I think you're going to get out what you put in. So make sure in this industry, and that goes for everything, for photography, for modeling, for producing, for directing, for anything.
Life.
Life in general,
Honestly,
right?
yeah,
You're
life.
going to get out what you put in. So make sure that you're putting in the work so that you can get a great reward out of it.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a great note to end on. What do you think?
I think so. I agree.
Do you have anything else you want to say before we go?
Nah, just y'all be safe, and thank y'all for watching this episode. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. This is actually my first interview. I actually was nervous at first, but I'm good though. I'm good now. I'm good now.
Don't be nervous.
But nah, I appreciate you for having me.
You are starting a really good track and following on social media. I've seen you, okay? And your fitness and your photography is going to make way for you because it's what you're passionate about. And whether or not you know it or not, when other people can see greatness in you, sometimes it's before you can see greatness in you.
Thank you.
And so I know what I see, and I know that you're going to be something amazing within this industry. And if I have to help put a foot in the door with my cute heels on, my 8.5s, I'm going to do that.
Okay, well, I appreciate it.
All right.
You so much.
Thank you so much for joining us. And then we are going to go. That's a wrap.
Period.
Period, Pooh. Bye.